So we're going to look at growing our spine. So what I'd like you to do is all lay on your back, and I'm going to join you. So glasses are coming on. Bring yourself onto your back and lay yourself down. So you want to have your feet bent, your knees bent, as if you were going to come up into bridge. So you want them reasonably close to your body, but not too close to your body that you can't lengthen your spine. So what we're going to do is just look at lengthening parts of the body and adjusting bits of the body to make you feel longer. So first of all, I want you to think about your back position. So this is often a common position where people don't feel right. So if you're laying down and your back is flat to the floor, then you are not going to grow your spine properly. And if your back is really arched, then you're not going to grow your spine either. You want to find that neutral place. So I often say, push your back into the floor, then arch your back up and kind of rock between the two and gently slow down the rock until you feel that your back's just off the floor. If you were to imagine putting your hand underneath your back, you can just about get your fingers underneath your back. So you need to hold that in place now by activating your tummy muscles. So give them a bit of a squeeze. And then we're going to think about lengthening the top of the head. So I want you to just tuck your chin a couple of millimetres towards your neck and feel your neck behind you lengthen. You don't want to squash it so you've got a double chin. It's just a couple of millimetres so you feel your head lengthening away from you. So your spine should be in a really nice position now. So arms, this is the next thing we're going to add. Bring your hands to the floor. So my elbows are on my mat, but my hands are off my mat. They're just by my side, but just a little bit wider. Now you want to push your shoulder, keeping everything in line and doing whatever you've done. I've already lost my chin because I'm looking at the camera. So bring your chin back and lengthen it. Now I want you to push your shoulders into the floor. So you feel like you're pushing the top half of your spine into the floor. You don't want to do 100% of pressure. You just probably want to think about 15% effort. And then you want to lengthen your arms away from you so your shoulders come down your back, but don't arch your lower back. You want to keep your back in that neutral place and lengthen your arms away from you. So we're really looking to grow the body. So I want to add your breathing in now. So we're going to inhale and lift the belly so that you're blowing it up like a balloon, but try not to lift it and arch the back. So you're just inhaling, your belly pops up. Don't worry, nobody's looking, it's just me. Exhale, release it back down. So what part of everything did you lose? Think about resetting your body. Back nice and neutral. Tuck your chin slightly. Shoulders into the floor 15%. Lengthen the arms away from you. So that's lengthening the body. Your inhale again. Belly up to the sky. Really feel that little arch of the belly, but not the back. Exhale. Release it down. Let the belly sink into your spine. So you feel like your belly is concave now. And inhale, the belly up. Exhale, bring it down. So we're going to add a little bit extra now. So I want you to think about your pelvic floor. Before you think about your pelvic floor though, I want you to think about your tailbone. Is your tailbone neutral? If it's tucked under, your back will be pushing into the floor. We don't want that. We want to keep a nice active spine. So inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to pull your pelvic floor muscles up towards your navel, but don't adjust your spine. You're just pulling your pelvic floor muscles in. You'll feel your bottom squeeze and you'll feel your lower tummy engage. So you inhale, release your pelvic floor. Exhale, pull your pelvic floor up. Don't forget to pull your arms towards your pelvis as well, so you're pulling your arms away from you and your shoulders are pushing down. Exhale, pull the pelvic floor in. Inhale, breathe the belly in, release the pelvic floor. Don't arch the back up. Exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor. Lovely. Keep going. We're going to inhale again. I want you to do one more thing now. I'd like you to lift your toes off the floor and push your heels into the floor. So that again, this movement of trying to pull, how to explain this? You're pushing your heels into the floor and pushing them away from you slightly, and that will also help to lengthen your spine. So just breathe normally. Don't worry about your pelvic floors. So we're going to set everything up again. Okay, lengthen neutral spine, tuck your chin in, shoulders to the floor, arms away from you. Keep breathing normally while you're doing all this. Push your heels into the floor and pull them away from you. And now we're going to start the big belly breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your pelvic floor up. Really feel your abdomen coming towards your spine. Inhale. Belly up to the sky. Exhale. Push your heels into the floor and away from you. Pull your belly in towards your spine. Keep that back nice and neutral. And again, inhale. Exhale. Tuck your pelvic floor in. We're going to add one more movement and then I think I might leave it there. Inhale, belly up. Back nice and neutral. Exhale, tuck your tailbone. No, you don't tuck the table. You pull your pelvic floor up and you're going to then lift your bottom off the floor. Push your feet into the floor. Push your pelvis away. When you're ready to inhale, you bring the belly back down to the floor. And the bum as well. Can't bring the belly down without the bum. And I now want you to just relax. Bring your knees towards your chest. Rock yourself from side to side. So I hope you enjoyed that video. This was all about trying to grow your spine in response to learning about Uddiyana Kriya, which is also known as hypopressive breathing. So it's just the first stage and allowing you to lengthen through your spine, and there will be another video coming shortly that will show you how to improve your breathing and bring in the actual apnea, the lock part of hypopressive breathing.